Hi Virgo, welcome to your May 2018 read. This is going to be a general read for you guys, okay? So great for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, even Venus, because by the looks and feel of things, I think we will be talking a lot about love, which makes sense. We are in Taurus season. Taurus is ruled by Venus, goddess of love, and all that jazz. So, fine. Now, this month I decided to do things a little bit differently. Instead of shuffling on camera, I wanted to see if I can minimize some watch time. So I decided to shuffle off camera for you guys, and just have it already laid out so we can just jump right in and shave off some time if possible, okay? Now, last month, we really talked about with you guys, like just being like almost at this finish line of great opportunity in front of you, but the only thing that was really majorly in your way was overanalyzing the situation, overanalyzing yourself, and overanalyzing others in the situation, whatever the situation is, okay? Because it's general. And this overanalyzing energy that I felt like I got from you guys last month was at the end of the day fear, right? Now, with that, I see a bit of a progression of us trying to move forward from that and out of that, which I'm really happy about for you guys. But then we kind of backtrack slightly, which I'll probably end up pulling some clarifying cards for certain things because things are going lovely in the June, and then it's just kind of like, but I see where and why it's happening. So to start, what's unseen, bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Swords, quickest moving knight in the deck, right? Swords are all about communications, thoughts, that sort of thing, right? Air sign, Leo, or excuse me, Libra. I don't know why I said Leo, but take heed if, that means something to you. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So for many of you, I feel like this comes off the tails of you guys feeling like you have that delay of things that you guys have been wanting that weren't coming in fast enough for you, and you kind of weren't being patient enough for you. There's a good possibility that those things are going to come rushing in. Again, you can be dealing with an air sign, but definitely we've got some communication going on or some thoughts going on. It's a very, I feel like kind of being out of that month of pause last month, and us experiencing Mercury retrograde, which you guys were ruled by Mercury, it feels like you guys are trying to come out of that energy and go full throttle, okay? So jumping in the past, we've got High Priestess, right? High Priestess card, Major Arcana, the most intuitive person, whatever, in the deck, right? It's all about trusting inside. This is the divine feminine energy. This is a fucking goddess. She knows all the secrets. It's like knowing what you're needing to do and doing it. Now, the B and the J here in the picture may mean something for you guys, so take heed to that. But it's a very intuitive energy. She knows all the secrets. There's something behind her pomegranate veil we can't even see, right? She's hiding something. She's got that moon at her feet. She's got that water at her feet. So it's a very watery, intuitive energy. I really feel like in the past, it's like you guys coming to terms with, okay, not trying to think and plan things out so much, but trying to really get comfortable with seeing what it's like to fill things out, which for you guys can feel different and be a little strange and not so comfortable because it's not the most practical thing, right? It's the difference between leading with your heart and leading with your mind, which even though you guys aren't air signs that are, characterized by the sword and the thoughts and the communication, the mind and stuff, you guys as a earth sign are very methodical, you're very responsible, you're very stable, you like things planned out. So in that way, you guys remind me of a lot of air signs because it's like the shit has to make sense, right? I feel like there have been things that you guys have been trying to manifest unknowingly, or you have been manifesting unknowingly, and I feel like you guys are going to start to see some beautiful effects of that, but I feel like it'll scare you a bit. Okay. So presently we've got the Page of Swords energy. This is communication coming in, right? This can be young communication coming in, meaning early communication. So you guys could be linking up again with, I see air, Libra, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But pages come when we're on the cusp of a new thought, a new situation, a new adventure, right? If this is a love situation, I feel like you guys have been kind of putting yourself out there more, right? In dating. Um, Nothing too heavy, but something light. Like, I feel like you guys are trying to open yourself up more to be more open. Like, okay, fine, I'll go on a date. Could be blind date. Could be getting hooked up by blind dates with friends. But I do feel like you guys are starting to slowly try to open up that communication and being mindful of how you're communicating, right? Being mindful that you're not being over analytical, being mindful that you're not cutting just because it's truth. Because this Page of Swords energy, it's an immature energy, so they don't have the tact yet. So it can be communication that's a little like, oh, okay, girl, well, damn, you could have put a dress on that pig, kind of thing. A lot of you guys can be putting a lot of focus in your kids as well, especially if you have like teenage kids. I'm feeling a lot of you guys, because this is graduation season. So there can be a really big focus on your kids in your life right now, but this is just a really new, fresh kind of energy that you guys are coming into. And then we lead to this King of Cups energy, which is beautiful. So King of Cups, the lover, he's obviously sweet. He's emotional. This can be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you can be having this new communication with this Cancer, I said Cancer, with this fire, my God, guys, with this water sign, because it is next to the Page of Swords. But definitely I feel like for a lot of you, there's going to be either a great opportunity that really makes you feel connected, not just to what it is you're loving doing, but just connected to all things around you, source, animals, your family more, whatever. I just feel like you guys are going to be coming to alignment where you're feeling really connected to things emotionally, feeling really emotionally mature. You can be meeting a new person. This person can be a water sign, but doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign. It could just be someone who's super sweet and kind and like almost like poetic, cares about all humanity. He leads with his emotions, but he's not generally, depending on what he's next to, an emotional manipulator. He can be, but I don't feel like this at all with you guys. With this, I feel like he's bringing you healing. So we've got the Star card right next to it. This is what you guys are focused on. I really feel like this has a lot to do with you guys internally trying to go through your healing process of like just loving yourself more and being like your own best friend, right? And just being vulnerable enough, even to yourself, to admit your true feelings, right? Because the Star card, she's all by herself and she's completely vulnerable. She's completely naked, and to be completely naked takes a certain amount of vulnerability, right? It's like she's out there unashamed, unafraid, and she's slowly pouring these cups of pouring out this water out these chalices. And so it's like you're coming to your own. This is really a time that you guys are trying to focus on doing what's best for you, doing things that are going to make you feel like you're emotionally fulfilled and you're fulfilled monetarily, like through your job, through your money, your career. This is a wish coming true card. It's like you guys are focusing on all the things you want. I really feel like you guys have tunnel vision and are trying to block out the bad thoughts. It's going to take a process. I do feel like it's going to take some time, but I do feel like you guys are really feeling that, and that's really good. And starting to get more recognition too. You could be getting more recognition at work for things that you're doing well. You could be getting more attention again with people like suitors. It's next to the King of Cups, right? Um, this 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 star card is also an Aquarius card. So there could be an Aquarius in your life that you're, kind of giving a little bit more attention up to, but it's really nice. Because externally, you've got the Lover's card. And the Lover's card is so beautiful. We talk about vulnerability. So we've got this star card. She's totally vulnerable by herself, right? She's naked. These people are vulnerable with one another and they're unashamed. A lot of vulnerability this month. You guys are going to have to really, I feel like you guys are really coming into that, right? Into that state of becoming emotionally mature. Now, this Lover's card can be someone new that you're meeting. Again, I'm getting more air signs with this Gemini because it does represent Gemini. But it's like the perfect balance. And it's like, it's one of those things that I love seeing it with the star card right next to the star card, because it's like the star card, you go from healing, right? And then it's like, because of this healing and because of this work that you're doing, you're falling in love deeper every day with yourself. And that way you're able to put yourself in the position to fall in love deeper with other people. In this whole spread, you've got 3 major arcana. So it goes from like a knowing, right? To a feeling and a healing, to getting this love of your life, whether that be just the love that you deserve from your own self or love from another partner. I think that's beautiful. And for a lot of you guys, I feel like it's air. A lot of you guys, I feel like it's water. Okay? But this energy around you, this external energy of love, it's like you're feeling love everywhere you go. You're feeling grateful everywhere you go. You're noticing little things that you didn't notice before and like really having gratitude for it. You're even the way you communicate, I feel like a lot of you, even in the way that you communicate, it's more loving. It's coming from a different place that could have you guys a little bit uncomfortable. And I feel like for some of you taking time to get used to this, right? It's like you guys have some beautiful shit right here. But then I get a little disappointed because then it immediately kind of goes to doubt and resistance, because hopes and fears, we've got the 7 of Cups. So hopes and fears, if you guys have a lot of people that you're kind of choosing from, this could be the thing. But the thing that I worry about with this is for you guys, Virgos who love to be right, I'm afraid that this can drive you a little bit crazy, right? Because it's like you don't want to make the wrong decision. You don't want to, like, your focus of not being wrong is so strong that I feel like it has you a little cloudy minded, and it fucks you up at the end of the day, because we've got final outcome is the 9 of Swords. So this is you guys just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and trying to feel and all this stuff to a point where it's just like, shit, bitch, I can't sleep and I haven't slept in 3 days. I'm tired. This is horrible feeling. I think this is worse than the 10 of Swords, just because this is like you're actively can't sleep, right? But it's a completion. I just feel like for you guys, it's a matter of getting used to new ways of doing things and new ways of going about life. And for you guys, it's getting over that critical behavior that is all rooted from fear and resisting that, right? Because it's like you guys lead up to having communication with these great people or having these great opportunities in your life. I feel like that are coming up that you feel really like heart connected to, but then immediately, like, because it feels so good, you guys start in with this doubt shit and like not knowing. And you guys know what you want. Like, Virgos aren't the kind who will sit there and dance all damn day on a, do I want steak or chicken? Like, you guys aren't like that. So I almost feel like it's like you guys are really psyching yourself out because you don't want to be wrong. Now, I want to clarify something. First, I want to start with this Page of Swords energy that we have in the present. Swords. Page of Swords, and you got 7 of Wands with it. yeah, I feel like um, whoever it is that you guys are dealing with, whoever you guys are trying to communicate with, I feel like you guys are really in a place where you feel like you're trying to stand your ground over something. Um, it just feels like I said in the beginning, like this, the Page of Swords energy, it's not the most mature communication energy. Like it can lack tact and all that. So I just feel like this is, um, there may be moments that you find that people are saying things that almost kind of trigger you. And I feel like that's like old behavioral things. And when you're used to kind of just jabbing back, I almost feel like you guys are fighting against that for some of you. Some of you, it could be communication with a fire sign that you're dealing with. But really, I feel like it's you guys really trying to stand your ground and fight for what's right for you guys. And with this laying in between the High Priestess and the Page of Swords, I almost feel like it's like you guys are trying to fight between the things that are logical and the things that you know just because you know them, because it's intuitively you guys are getting those messages, right? Okay, so I wanted to clarify the King of Cups, and I got the Knight of Cups with it. Yeah, you guys definitely have some new love opportunities coming in, okay? And this could really be someone that you guys feel totally connected to, because again, it is still sitting across from the Lovers and after the Star. I want to see what you guys are all tripped up, this hope and fears, the Seven of Cups energy. Seven and a seven. So you got a Seven of Cups and a Seven of Swords. I feel like a lot of you guys are feeling like you don't know what you want to do and you're confused because almost like you feel like there's someone around you who could be lying or sneaky. And I don't necessarily feel like they are. Got the World card to clarify that. I think you guys just need to let go of old thought patterns. It's almost like you guys have this great person or great people in front of you, and it's like you're trained to see the worst right now. I feel like you guys are really skeptical because of things that you've gone through in the past. Why do we have this Nine of Swords? Nine of Swords. Yeah, you guys are up at night, like worried about what you want. Is this right? Is this a dream come true? I really feel like whoever this potential person, and this wasn't even supposed to be a love read, but I'm feeling very loving. I really feel like whoever this person is, this could definitely potentially be a soulmate connection. We've got, first of all, we've got two wish cards, the major and the minor. To me, these go hand in hand, right? With these Nine of Cups and the Star card. We've also got the Lovers. You've also got the World. And then you've also got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, right? So I really feel like you guys have a lot of love coming your way, but you got to get out of this shit. You guys have to get clear, right? That's number one. You have to get clear on what you want. You have to weed out. But the thing is, with you guys, a part of getting clear, although you would love to just trust the heart, a lot of it for you guys depends on what makes sense and what you can actually speak to, right? It's kind of driving you guys crazy. You're up at night thinking about it a lot. Some of you guys, this could be a past love, because now at the bottom of the deck, we've got this Six of Cups, followed by the Fool, going on a new adventure with them, right? A new journey, a new start with them. But this is actually really good. Again, it reminds me of last month where it seems like the only problem really is your thought process and it's rooted in fear. So I wanted to pull oracle cards for advice. Two popped out of the Angels of Abundance. We got Block Out Distractions, which says your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Boom. Blocking out distractions and blocking out bad thoughts. Seriously, that's a distraction. Because if you're thinking bad thoughts and you're winning good shit, guess what? That don't equal up, okay? And then we've got clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So, time to start eating a little bit better or just being a little bit more mindful of the things we're putting in our bodies. I mean, summer's coming up anyways. Might as well, because get it right, get it tight. Worth waiting for, okay? Divine timing is at your work in your love. Is at work in your love life. Boom, 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 boom. This is cute. You guys got to get out of your head. Look at all these loving cards. Look at all this. Look at all this. How are you going to deny all this? Right? Don't. It's there for you. It's there for you. It's right there for you to grab. Stop being so scary. Okay, guys? Because you guys have some really good things. Like I said last month, you guys are almost there. Now you guys are like, almost like right there. Because, right? This Nine of Swords energy, Nine of Swords talks to completion, or nines talk of completion, whereas like tens are like the beginning and the ending, like the ending and beginning. This is like completion, right? We're done with this. Like, you guys, we're almost there. You guys have some really good love coming in. So if I were you, I would just focus on the good things and be smart. Of course, don't be a fool. I'm not saying don't just, be willy-nilly out there being dumb. But use your intuition, because you guys know more intuitively than you think you do. And you are getting little messages, and I feel like aha moments and gifts from the universe every day. It's just up to us to trust it and go with it. So good luck to you guys. If you would like a personal reading, please hit me on my personal email. On my About tab, I have included my menu of services, pricing, all that. Email me. We can talk availability, and I can get you guys going. I would love to help you in your situation. Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a great May, and I will see you in June. Bye, Virgo.